Eric and I killed our parents together, so I'd say that makes us pretty close.
First of all, Monsters, the Eric and Lyle Menendez story is absolutely captivating show from start to finish. You guys both disappear into these roles of Eric and Lyle. Cooper, you've mentioned feeling empathy for Eric Menendez. Can you talk about balancing your personal feelings with the need to portray his character authentically?
Yeah, I don't think there was much balance at all. I think I really just approached him with as much empathy as possible. I wanted him to feel sympathetic in every scene. And so, yeah, I didn't have to really balance much. I went in with a really open mind and a really empathetic heart.
Incredible. Nicholas, were there any specific nuances or traits you focused on bringing to Lyle's character that most people may not be familiar with?
Well, Lyle in this story is presented as being the less sympathetic of the two brothers, but what I tried to do is do a significant amount of work to create a really wounded inner child that exists inside of him, which I think comes out in episodes 4 and 7. And it gives people an opportunity to see that at times he may behave erratically and maybe even irrationally and impulsively, but his reasoning for doing this is that he's a deeply, deeply wounded human being on the inside. And I feel like episodes 4 and 7 do a really effective job of painting that picture.
Hurt people, hurt people.
Absolutely. Now, playing brothers in such an intense story requires a very strong dynamic. How did both of you build your chemistry with each other to effectively portray the bond between Eric and Lyle Menendez?
There was an instant chemistry when we had our screen tests back about over a year ago now. And I think from working together every day and being on set together every day and doing these really intense scenes, like you sort of organically form a bond and a closeness just by the work that you're doing. And so it happened really organically and naturally.
Oh, it's incredible. Now, how has the Menendez family's response to the series made you reevaluate the material, if at all? And what do you hope audiences consider about the real brothers after watching the series?
I think that I stand with them. I understand how they feel. It's incredibly difficult for them because this is their family, and it's so hard to see this happen in a televised, theatrical kind of dramatized version. So I get it. I stand with them, and yeah, I hope people leave the show feeling sympathetic for the brothers, and I hope that they get a resentencing and hopefully get some parole.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, what did you both want to bring to your roles that went beyond the page? And we'll start with you, Nicholas.
Well, as I said, I think he's presented in a certain way. Lyle's behavior during that time period was at moments, can be described as contradictory. But I think what I wanted to bring to it was that he had deep, deep, deep wounds because of the way that he was raised. And I also wanted to portray him as a caretaker and someone who loved his younger brother a great deal and viewed himself as a leader of sorts who wanted to rescue his younger brother from a pain that only he could relate to as a brother. And I tried to imbue the performance with a profound amount of love and care between Lyle and Eric, even if the words coming out might seem brutal or intimidating or strong.
Sure. How about for yourself, Cooper?
Yeah, I just really wanted to bring humanity to Eric. I wanted people to believe him. I wanted people to sympathize with him. And I think that was my main goal.
Well, look, guys, mission accomplished. The series is absolutely incredible. I could not take my eyes off it. Thank you guys so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
Eric, I know that they would be proud of us.